Hey guys, it's me, Brian Perot again, and welcome back to my video. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you about my newly released game that was released 10 days ago, I think. Anyway, so, sorry I haven't been active on YouTube for like 5 months now. Like, damn, it's been nearly half a year. I had to do some stuff, like there's like school and other stuff that's going on that I won't mention. But, yeah, but I am a bit busy, and I was a bit busy, and I wasn't really that bothered in making videos either. I don't know why. And I don't know, I just don't really have much ideas, nor do I have much time. But it's the holidays basically, and I finally got like the motivation to start making a video, so that'll be good. But enough of that, alright? This video is about the game, alright? So, the game is called Derp Defense, and I'm pretty sure I put in a community post which gives the link to the game, so you should be able to try it out. And yeah. Now, I'll show you the stuff. Just no more rambling, just showing you the stuff. Here's the shop. And if you have a look at the shop, there's all the towers. Now, the reason why I have an absurd amount is because I've given myself that. And no, I will not be giving anyone this, alright? The only instance where they could earn something like this is if they spend like an unusually long time on the game. But yeah, that's way too much that you need to get all these towers. Now, these towers are like derps, the stickmen, you know the deal. This is Dr. Soy here, the guy in the shop. And here's like the update log. So, in case I make any updates, which I most definitely will, the updates will be put in here. And currently there's 3 modes, easy, normal, and wait, hold on, what is it? And then there's hard. However, there will be harder modes coming soon, as you can see right here. And there'll be an easy mode coming soon, like an even easier mode for like beginner players. So I'm just gonna go and play normal mode. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I forgot. Yep. So I'll go to normal mode. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I mean, I already know what's going on. Right, the images don't load sometimes. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, they do load, still. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I finally released a video, and again, in case you didn't know, my game's released, so you could play it as often as you want. That's perfectly fine by me. And I find tower defense games to be funny. Like, I like my tower defense game. I'm really proud of my work. I did create other games, but they're not nearly as high quality as the game I'm working on, like this one right here. And that was like a while ago when I created these games, like years. But still, the quality has increased, and there's like really good tutorials as well on how to code some games. So that was really helpful. The tutorials are, yeah. And I have learned how to do a little bit of scripting. I'm still not very good at scripting, but I'm getting there. So yeah, if you didn't know already, the kind of story, I guess, is like the sorry, I can't. I'm bad at doing this. The story is kind of something like the stick man called Derps. They've been asked for help by the military, because there's like a large group of zombies that are just taking over the entire country. Oh, and before you ask, no, this is not set in America. This is not set in the United States. It's actually set in my home country of Australia. So, yeah, finally something zombie related. It's not set in New York City. Yeah. And, yeah, this... I don't know much what to say. I kind of suck at saying things. But yeah, it's really good. I'm actually really proud of my game. As you can see, the waves going good so far. Now, I have played this mode before, obviously, and I've pretty much finished it. But I feel like that the game modes, like even normal modes, it just seems a little like maybe not so much of a problem in here, right? But I feel like the game mode may or may not have been a bit too spammy when it comes to waves. You could try and play the game yourself and try to see if the waves is too spammy. So it's not really guaranteed, like if you have beginner tiles like recruit, sniper or boxer, that you'll be able to win normal mode, but it will make you some progress. And the beginner tiles are not really designed for like the late game. And as you can see here, I'm placing a lot of soldiers, and that's because soldiers are actually a really good tower. I mean, you would kind of get the same DPS as for this guy on the first level, or as you would get on the chain gunner's first level, which sounds kind of stupid, right? But the chain gunner ends up being more overpowered than like the soldier, despite his cheaper cost. And I suggest that for early game you go for like the soldier, and then like the late games you get the chain gunner for a maximum damage output. So I can see here there's the cells, which the cells are not really living at all. Like they do have like a health bar obviously, but they're not actually living. They're more of a gelatinous armor that contains zombies. You know that. Yeah, that's a little bit trivia for you. Oh, guess what? The game has a official wiki. That's right. You, my fellow viewer, you can contribute to the wiki by adding pages or improving them and whatnot. So I will send the link to the game and to the wiki in the video description. But yeah, again guys, I'm sorry for not uploading quite a bit, but yeah, there's some stuff going on. And like, I was a bit busy, but at the same time I didn't really feel like it either. But again, I'm really proud of my game, and within like the first 10 days of this game being released, it already has like 72 visits, which isn't the most visited game I've ever made, but it seems like it became the fastest growing game. But yeah, it's really good, and really can't help but just be reminded of my older tower defense games. You know, like the tower defense games I used to make, or not really make, just use like a free model template. Yeah, I really was bad at coding back then. But again, I'm not using, like, the only models I'm using is the trees and hills or whatever. Like, I'm not actually using any free models to work on the game, you know? Like, none of the scripting stuff. Like, the only stuff I didn't make is like trees and hills and the music. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's 3 maps currently, and I will definitely add some more to the game, which will be nice. And as I said, I will add more difficulties, I will add more, like, even more enemies to it as well. Oh, and if you want a greater challenge than normal mode, I suggest you try out hard mode, though it is pretty hard and it's not very beginner friendly. So, unless if you're experienced with the game and you have like the best towers, and unless if you have friends or really good strategy, then you might not be able to exactly, you know, go the furthest in the game. And this game requires dedication into it as well. Like, you can't just get all these super cool guys immediately. Hey, like, it requires dedication. And for those of you who don't like pay-to-win games, I have good news for you, because this game is not pay-to-win by any means at all. Like, I'm talking about absolutely no way you can spend money on a game and gain like a advantage. Like, for example, you can't pay to get a special tower or get currency, like get research points for the tower. You just can't do that. You actually have to play the game, which is good for the gaming community for the most part, because you can't just spend your money on skill. You just can't. You actually have to put in the time and the effort and dedication to the game. And I know there's plenty of people who are willing to take that. If I were to ever make like a way to monetize up the game, and I'm pretty sure I will, but once I do that, it would definitely be purely for cosmetic purposes, like no actual advantage, like skins and name tags or whatever. Like, those are examples of non-pay-to-win ways you could monetize off the game. Now, I'm not really focusing on how I can monetize off the game because it's a passion project, and it really breaks my heart to think about the ways that this game could be like a soulless cash grab game. Like, those games that are just absolutely, like, no real love and care has been put into them, is only that for the money. Yeah, it really saddens me when I think about that, because video games are so much more than just ways developers can monetize. It's actually a project, and it's really becoming a problem within the gaming community nowadays, especially with AAA gaming companies, Roblox or not. Oh, and also, what was I gonna say here? Yeah, again, and I really am proud of my game and how far it's come. And I've worked on it for quite a bit. And now it's finally released, which is great. Anyway, so if you want to try out the game, please feel free to do so. You could even recommend your friends as well. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue playing the game because I actually like playing games. Shocker. It's Soldier level 3, and this is chain gun level 5 of 75 DPS. So yeah, I've also made like a stats table if you couldn't figure that out already. Yeah, the chain gunner has like pretty much the highest DPS compared to every other tower, which is why I recommend the chain gunner. Oh, before you ask, yes, there are damage types to towers, and with each damage type, right, there's also like one or maybe even a few zombies that are immune to that specific damage type. Oh no, we got the lights. We need some high DPS stuff now. Oh no. Come on, we gotta get him quick, and oh my goodness. Yeah, that was an instance of a lot of lights that I'm pretty sure that not many beginner people would make it through. Oh, and there's more. There's more. Alright. Yeah, as I said, this is pretty much amongst the first versions of the game. So of course it's not perfect. Like, of course this is not going to be the absolute best thing ever, but I will continue, and I mean this, I will absolutely continue working on the game to make it so that it's even better than before. I'll do some stuff like balancing towers and adding new ones, adding new enemies, and events. I'm actually thinking about adding an event very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. And I'm even thinking like Tower Defense Simulator, you can get like an event tower once you've beaten like an event. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and you can be amongst the first people to who play the game and be the OGs. Original people. So yeah, we're going very well here. Yeah, this number's very specific. It's due to its resistance and high defense, which I will fix soon. I just need to find a way to round the numbers to a less specific one. Yeah, as you can see, they have a lot of health, these skeletons. And the Lich has like 900 health. Not to mention the fact that he has a 1 in 5 chance of resurrecting himself. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that Liches are really powerful enemies. I'm really confused as to why I even added them in normal mode in the first place. Yeah, that was a bit silly of me. I was being a little silly. And of course we got these iron aerials, and now's the perfect time to place. Oh no. Now's the perfect time to place these guys. So yeah, as you can see, the riflemen, along with the sniper, are the two towers that can detect, what's it called, flying enemies. I was gonna say they're both cliff towers, but you know, the rifleman's a ground tower. You know, just a little mistake I did. Should I make a YouTube apology video just by nearly accidentally saying that the rifleman is a cliff tower, guys? Should I make an apology video? I think I should. Anyway. Hey, yes, we got more iron aerials. Now, throughout the later waves, they will be used quite a lot. Which, again, it was probably a stupid thing of me to do. And I will rebalance the waves and I'll make it so that it's actually playable if you have, like, beginner towers. Like, I'm not gonna make normal mode or maybe even easy mode. I'm not gonna make it so that you can beat the game with only recruits or boxers, because that's not the way. You know, the recruits are just meant to be the beginner towers. For some reason, I feel like I may have accidentally said like a name of a tower from a different game, because the concept is so similar. So if I end up saying Scout, I'm not talking about the tower defense simulator. Scout, I meant the recruits. I just wanted to let you know if I end up saying that. So don't go in the comments and go like, actually, you meant this. Like, I know I meant that. Again, I just suck at speaking. See, look at this. The Lich just resurrected himself. That's what I'm talking about. Again, it shouldn't be like that. I mean, that's how the Lich was intended to be, but it shouldn't be in normal mode. It should be in the harder difficulties. Not to mention, he summons like greater skeletons as well, so that's even more of a bigger deal. Yeah. Yeah. Well, GG's everyone. Yeah, stop laughing. Stop laughing. Yeah. So, again, I have worked on the game and I'm really proud of it. And again, you can play the game and contribute to the wiki right now in the video description. And that's pretty much all I have to say without repeating myself. Alright, see ya.